How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here once again, and welcome to another great game in World of Tanks, Xbox One Edition. Today, I'm going to be in the Tier 10 Super Conqueror, the British heavy tank. Um, and it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a loss, so spoilers for that. But just pay attention to what happens during the game as I commentate over it. It's pretty hilarious how many bad quote-unquote games you can have and then turn them into quote-unquote good ones. A good one for me would be like, I don't know, in a tier 10 tank, at least 6,000? No, let's go 7,000 damage. That's a good game for me. That's enough to net you probably a first-class mastery, and that is without any spawning damage. So, yeah, if you get 7,000 damage plus, I don't know, 1,500 spotting damage, 7,000 base plus 1,500 spotting. Yes, okay, we got that out of the way. It'll probably net you an ace tanker, if you're lucky. If you got the right medals, sure. If you just got the damage and pretty much nothing else as far as medals go, you won't get the magical golden medal that says ace on it. Because reasons. And XP is stupid the way it works. If you get that much damage, you should just get ace tanker regardless. Because that means you had to carry your team anyway. Go fuck yourself. But, yeah. Good tank. It's been in the game long enough for me not to want to go over the armor statistics on it, but basically it's a more armored Conqueror that is better at side scraping, and it's got better DPM, because fuck you. Yes. This game. What to talk about right off the bat. So I usually take this corner. I hate going down the 789 line, just because I really don't know how to use it when there's arty and just people sniping out in the field, and every time I go there I get really shit damage and they push through the 1-2 line and they cap the base. So I stopped going down there. I realize you can use ridges or little hills and like poke out and use your gun depression down there, but you really can't fall back. And I hate positions where you can't fall back because that shit sucks. You get pushed. Look at the jump that fucking guy just did. Good for him. I'm glad I caught that on the recording. That was amazeballs. But, yes. I hate going into positions where you can't fall back. Much like the middle of the map on Sand River where you go into that little divot in the middle of the map. And if you get caught out in the open, yeah, you can fall back. No, never mind. That's a terrible example. Basically, if you go to a spot where you can't fall back safely with support, then you're basically screwing yourself 90% of the time, unless the team is retarded and doesn't let you, or does let you pen away at them over and over again. So that's kind of what ends up happening here. I'm in the position where I'm going to be in 90% of the game. Dare I say 100% of the game, because maybe 10% of it was me driving here. But regardless, this is the spot where you can go hull down. Your armor is at its strongest, and you can defend both this position and the 4 line where they try to come up and flank you relatively easily, as long as you have support. If you don't have support, this position doesn't work. Our Waffle 4 just got destroyed, and I'm all alone here. So it would be probably very smart of me to back off at this point. But see, if I do that, then both the Carnarvon and the T-25, or T-25, Jesus Christ, the T-57 Heavy will push on me, realizing that I'm falling back, and they'll just dick on me over and over again. So I'm putting my ass end towards this guy because I'm really thinking he's not going to turn to face me. And lo and behold, he does not. I just see a shit ton of red guys coming over this, going right through the middle there, and I'm like, ooh, look, free pens. So I start looking over there, and I can't see shit. I assume that's the rock in the middle of that little dip there. This guy's going to try and rush me. When little light tanks try and rush you, especially auto-loading light tanks, it's best not to panic. You focus down one area if you're getting surrounded, and you take care of the tanks in that one area. Because chances are, if you take care of one area that you can go through, that's your new escape route. Okay? You can make that shit work. But, like, look at these guys. Completely incompetent players just shooting wherever they can to hopefully get damage. Like, this guy could have shot down in my ass end and overmatched it because it's only 17 millimeters thick or 27, or something really stupid like that. And the AMX 13105 is looping around to get a free shot on me, which is why I'm loading the Hesh rounds. And of course, the Artie is shooting at me because I'm like the lone wolf in the situation, and he thinks I'm an easy kill. So I'm looking for more pens on these guys, because I know they're not paying attention to me. I get a free pen in the ass end of that STI's turret. That AMX 13105 has got to be done reloading here, and I know I can get a free pen on him probably. Or not, or I biff it because I'm bad. But, like, my damage was nothing, and I almost got surrounded by that Carnarvon and the T-57 Heavy, and because of my quick thinking, and, like, I penetrated him with Hesh there. I damaged his ammo rack, so he certainly can't reload again, unless he didn't use his repair kit yet. But another full hit with the Hesh, 557 or whatever, and look at this. Oh, a full health Conqueror. Boom. Light tank's dead. This guy doesn't know where to shoot me. This is the difference between Super Unicum and your standard fuckboy, alright? Like, this guy is trying to shoot down on me, and that's fine. I'm going to push his tank upwards and use that to my advantage, and I'm going to shoot right underneath his turret ring. And I'm going to be able to pen him every single time. And why isn't he going to be able to pen me? Because he doesn't have the gun depression to pop me over this hill, and he just keeps trying to hit my upper plate. I think with standard ammunition, but I really can't tell at this close of a range. But yeah, this guy was full health. He had every opportunity to punish me for what I was doing to him, and he gave up every single one of them. And now he's dead. Although, I do have to give some credit to that light tank, because chances are he's the only reason I survived that engagement. But, as you could see from the Super Conqueror's actions before, he wasn't penning me at all. Unless he actually shot into my lower plate, instead of, like, the top plate that connects to the... yeah. Moving on. Thank you, light tank. I probably could have done it without you, but I thank you for your help regardless. Right now, it's a lot closer of a game than I thought it would be. It's 4v5, and I'm pretty sure that if I get rushed in my ass end again, I can handle whatever comes at me. But I've used a ridiculous amount of my ammo loadout. My fuel tanks are damaged. If the Artie decides to splash near me, for some reason RNG hates me, so I'll probably be set on fire. I decide that it's worth it for me to use my repair kit now, because if I don't, then I'll probably regret, you know, having a damaged gun and not getting a pen where I could have anyway. So, there's a heavy tank. I defend my light tank there by finishing off the T-10. And once again, I stay in this divot because it's kind of the best place to be safe from Artie. If I move up, I'll get dicked on by him. And oh look! There's the remainder of their force, besides their Artie. Unfortunately, I think the light tank dies here. No, he doesn't. I come over here, and I defend him as best as I fucking can. I think I screw this shot up, but I might be wrong. Patton, where are you coming at, buddy? You going to my left? Come on. Anytime now. There he is. Okay. And I bounce off his turret. That is fine. AMX M451 pops out, and I am just, like, getting... yeah, this is not good. I probably should have tried to finish off the Patton there, just to limit the amount of tanks coming after me, but unfortunately, I could not do that. And he's shooting high explosives at me for some reason, and then I don't know whether the Patton got a shot on me, but it was probably into my side. But that's fine. That was a horrendous start to a game that ended up being, you know, 8,400 damage base, plus a little bit of spotting damage. So, pretty funny. And what are the tanks that could have probably helped out doing in the back? Oh, they're just contributing the very best they can. The Jagdpanzer E100, if he came to assist me, despite Artie probably focusing him the instant that he got lit up, I probably could have survived that engagement. He could have shot right through the AMX M451, and I could have focused down the Type 61 as well as the M48 Patton. But no. Instead, he stays right in base. He was full health on one of the occasions that I looked at him. I don't know what happened, and I don't know what he was doing, but I felt the need to tell him that he's the reason we lost that game. I was pretty salty, and then I ended up getting a 10,200 combined game where I won and got around the same damage as I did here, plus spotting damage, obviously. But, yeah. I was salty. I gave him a not-so-nice message. And, yeah, really felt like I could have used his help, and that would have turned the tide of the battle. But, once again, it's just a game. Don't get salty. But, anyway, that's an Ace Tanker badge. Despite me using a shit ton of premium that game, I got Ace Tanker there, and another message from him. And I think that's exactly what he says to me, is it's just a game. But, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Let's just see what he says before. GG, I enjoyed... Oh, look at that. A fan right on a recording. That's not a... Yep, well, it's only a game, of course. But anyway, yeah. Goodbye, thank you for watching, etc.